Hello crafty friends, it's Lesley here and I'm so excited this week. It's been a really awesome week and this project that I've got to share with you guys today is actually part of the Heffy Doodle blog hop. That's right, we've got a blog hop happening today to celebrate our new release. Our new release was announced on the 1st of November, so please do head on over to heffydoodle.com to see everything, see our full reveal, lots of sneak peeks there as well. And we've got the blog hop happening today where you could be in with the chance to win some Heffy Doodle goodies. So for today's card, I'm making a spinner card and I'm using Elfish Antics stamps and dies, Elfin Christmas words stamps, and also the Jet Alpha Betters as well. So this card, like I say, is a spinner card, and I'm starting off with a piece of white cardstock that I've cut out using 2 Lawn Fawn dies. I've got my large stitch rectangle and also a scalloped rectangle as well, so that I can create a frame. I'm going to add some colour to my frame using my distressings. I've got a nice bright candied apple red for a nice Christmassy feel. And I'm also putting down some picked raspberry, but going over the top with my candied apple red, just to kind of give an ombre effect. Now I really wanted to give my panel a bit of a candy stripe, but I didn't have a stencil with thin enough stripes. So what I've done is actually taken a piece of acetate and cut it into really skinny strips and laid that diagonally across my frame. And then I'll spritz it with some water mixed with Perfect Pearls. And what that will do is give my frame a nice distressed candy cane look, but will also give it a really pretty pearlescent sheen, which I think is just perfect for Christmas cards. So for the inside of my card, I'm going to keep that bright white, but I will of course have some stamped images there as well. And I've picked out 2 images from the Elfish Antics stamp set. I've got this cute little girl and then one which is a little machine, and the machine tests whether you've been naughty or nice. So you better be careful, you never know what we might discover. I'm also going to be using the Jet Alpha Betters on my project today, and I thought it would be fun to add my daughter's name to this card. So this stamp set, Jet Alpha Betters, it's a plain and simple but a really awesome staple, I think, for anyone's craft room. Each of the letters are about ½ an inch tall, and it's wonderful for creating your own sentiments or names on the cards. I'm going to pair that up with 2 images from the Elfin Christmas words stamp set, which says, "Have you been naughty or nice?" And then I will move over to adding some colour with my Copic markers to the little elf and the machine. And if you're interested in knowing all the colours that I used with my Copic markers, you can head over to the Hungry Heffy Crafts blog and I'll have more details over there for you guys. So for the little machine, it has a screen on it, so you don't have to cut it out, but I am using my craft knife to cut out the screen so that I can have a spinner element behind it. So I decided to do that before I ran it through my big shot with the dies, because I felt it would be easier to hold onto the piece of card before it was die cut. And I'll just position these onto my card here and then use a pencil to trace around the inside where I've used my craft knife to cut that away. And that means then I can cut a section in this scalloped rectangle piece as well, so I can see all the way through. Now for my actual spinner mechanism, I need a circle. So I've used a Simon Says Stamp circle die to die cut a circle, and it needs to be quite big because it needs to overhang the edge. And what I'm going to do is actually cut away a groove on the side of that scalloped rectangle so that there is a little bit more room to get your finger and thumb in there to spin the spinner. Just like this. So I had to pull out my box of brads. I've got so many brads and very rarely use them. And I'm testing that this is going to spin nicely. And then to add colour to my circle piece, I used my pencil to figure out how far out I needed my colour to be. If I add colour all the way to the edge, then you will see the colour on the section where you turn it. So I wanted to make sure that there was only just enough colour on the inside here so that my little device changed colour. But where I have that notch cut out of the side, it's still bright white. Now I'm going to raise up the front panel of my card, but behind where that spinner circle will be, I'm going to actually adhere that section to the base of my card, or the front panel of my card. And then I'll stick these two pieces together, just with a bit of tape behind it. Assemble my spinner with a brad. And before I add some foam tape, I'm going to add a spin me word or stamp to this side section. And this is from the Heffy Doodle Interactively Yours stamp set. And it's the perfect little instruction to add to your card. And that Interactively Yours stamp set has got loads of little instructions that's perfect for adding to your cards. So I have put lots of foam tape on the back of this panel, making sure that there's none in the way of my circle spinner, and then use my MISTI to line up my base section of my card with my front panel. And then I can assemble my little elf and the machine on there as well. Now to finish off the card, I added a few enamel dots and some gems, but I wanted to let you know that there's also a little tiny pointer that you can add to this machine, this Naughty or Nice machine, if you wanted to do that as well. Now don't forget that this project was part of a blog hop, and you can go over to the Heffy Doodle blog and hop your way through to get lots of inspiration and leave some comments to be in with a chance to win. Thank you so much for watching this video. Here's some more videos that you may like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to make sure that you don't miss any of my other videos as soon as they're released. You can also leave me a like and a comment down here, and don't forget to follow me on social media at Hungry Heffy. I'll see you there. Have a great day and happy crafting. Bye!